Happy Valentine's Day, friends! Before I get into the topic of this video, I just wanted to welcome all of my new subscribers. I've gotten quite a few subscribers over the last couple of weeks, and I just wanted to say welcome to Cheryl's Country Home. I hope that you continue to watch and share my videos with your friends. I'm still about 100 subscribers shy of my goal that I need to make by February 19th. So if you can help me out, I'd really appreciate it. Now on to what this video is about. I was tagged by Christy from Straw Family Farm to do the Valentines tag. So I'm going to do it on this Valentine's Day. An icicle just fell off our roof. Wow. So the first question, there are 14 questions, which is appropriate for February 14th. The first question is, would you rather receive 100 roses or 100 pieces of chocolate for Valentine's Day? And I'd have to say I would rather receive 100 roses. I love flowers of all kinds. I love plants and live flowers that are growing in the yard. I love cut flowers. I even love silk flowers. So I would really love to get 100 roses. Also, I don't need the calories that are in chocolate. So I would rather receive 100 roses. Number 2, red or pink lips on Valentine's Day. I do wear lipstick and lip gloss and things like that, but I don't really go with red ever. I don't think it looks good on me, so I would have to say pink lips. Number 3, what is your favorite Valentine's Day treat? Well, we don't really do anything like extra special on Valentine's Day usually. I don't try to keep a lot of sweets and stuff in the house. But my favorite baked good is brownies, so I'd have to say brownies. Number 4, when it comes to desserts, what flavor do you prefer? Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry? Chocolate, all the way. I love chocolate. Number 5, are you married, single, or in a relationship? I am married, and in fact, we just celebrated 2 days ago our 24th wedding anniversary. Number 6, do you believe in love at first sight? Well, kind of. Scott and our love story was kind of a story of love at first sight. We met at a Bible study that was being held in our pastor's home, and when I first saw him walk in the room for the very first time, I knew there was just something about him that attracted me, and it didn't take very long at all for us to start dating, and eventually we got married. So it was definitely attraction at first sight. I think the long-lasting love that is required to maintain a relationship for a long time develops over time. I don't think that comes at first sight, but I think you can kind of know, you just kind of know if a person is interesting or that you'd want to pursue a relationship with someone pretty much from the first time you see them. Number 7, what is your favorite Valentine's Day memory as a child? Well, I went to public school, and back in the day when I was in school, especially elementary school, before Valentine's Day, the teacher would tell us to go home and decorate up a shoebox or a bag or something like that and bring it in on Valentine's Day, and then and bring in Valentines for all of the students in the class, and then you'd go around and you'd put Valentines in each of the kids' boxes. And I think my favorite memory from Valentine's Day as a child is the crafting and the putting together of the box and decorating the box that we brought in for Valentine's Day. Number 8, what is your favorite Valentine's Day memory as an adult? Well, because Scott and I were married 2 days before Valentine's Day, every Valentine's Day since we've been married has been special and memorable. But one year I can't remember exactly how long ago it was. I know both of my kids were really little, so it was probably 15 years ago or so. I woke up on Valentine's Day, and everywhere that I would normally go, like my drawer for my underwear, the shower, the closet for the towel, the drawer where the washcloths are, the coffee maker, everywhere that I would touch or have any interaction with on that day, he had left me a little Valentine card. He had gone out and bought a box of those, like what, 32 Valentines that your kids take to school to pass around to the classmates, and he had written a little note on each one and had hidden all of the Valentines all around the house. So it was like an Easter egg hunt for Valentines that day, and I'll never forget it. It was just fun. It was like everywhere I looked, there was another Valentine waiting for me. And I thought that was extra special. I thought it was really neat that he thought up that idea and that he took the time to do it. So that's one of my most memorable memories as an adult for Valentine's Day. Number 9, would you rather eat out in a restaurant or eat at home on Valentine's Day? Well, the downside of getting married 2 days before Valentine's Day is that it's really difficult to go out for your anniversary and celebrate because all of the restaurants are packed. So in general, we basically stay home for Valentine's Day and for our anniversary. Sometimes we'll celebrate our anniversary a couple of weeks early or a couple of weeks late. But I'm really not somebody who enjoys eating out anyway. I have a lot of digestive issues, I have a lot of food sensitivities, and it's really difficult for me to go to a restaurant and feel confident that what I'm eating is not going to later make me sick. So that kind of puts a damper on wanting to eat out. So I do prefer to stay home. I'm more of a homebody anyway, and so it's just simpler to stay home. And also, because we live in northern Indiana, the weather is usually pretty crappy on Valentine's Day, and I don't like to be out on the roads when they're slippery and yucky. Number 10. Now this is an interesting question. If you could eat only one color food on Valentine's, either all red or all white, which would you choose? Well, I was sitting and trying to think of all the red foods I could think of, and most of them, I mean, there's not really that many that I could think of, like beets. I don't like beets. But in a dietary situation, you're really supposed to avoid white foods like white rice and white pasta and white bread and white potatoes and all of that. So I would have to go with red. I might eat a lot of red-ish foods like orange, like sweet potatoes. I would say like steak, but I don't like steak rare, and so that would be technically brown. My steak is brown. But anyway, I think I would go with red, even if it was red Jell-O and red apples all day. Number 11. Would you rather have your feet or your shoulders massaged? Oh, my shoulders for sure. I carry a lot of tension in my shoulders, and I have a lot of neck pain and shoulder pain because I do carry my tension in my shoulders, and I love back rubs. So if you were to rub my shoulders, you'd have to rub all the way down because I love back rubs. Number 12. What is your favorite love song? I have two. The first one is an old song. It was sung at our wedding, and it's called Sunrise, Sunset, and it's from Fiddler on the Roof, that musical. If you Google the title and read the words to the song, it's really very beautiful. So that's my favorite song because it was sung at our wedding and because the lyrics are very touching. And then my second favorite song is one I just learned about. On our anniversary, Scott sent me an email from work wishing me a happy anniversary because he leaves super duper early in the morning. So we email each other throughout the day. That's how we communicate. And he had sent me an email wishing me a happy anniversary, and it had a link to a song that he said was a song for our special day. and it was called Never Gets Old by Joe Nichols. I will leave a link in the description box below to that YouTube video that he shared with me with the song, and it's really a nice song. It's kind of a country and western type theme or genre, but the words are just beautiful, and it made me all touched and mushy, and I think it's going to be one of my favorite songs from now on. Number 13. What is your favorite romance movie that you would enjoy watching on Valentine's Day? Now this was a hard one for me because I don't typically watch a lot of romance movies. We are a sci-fi family. We enjoy those types of movies. I am a history buff. I love history movies. I love comedies. I love to laugh. But romance is pretty much like down on the list of movies that I would choose. But the one movie that I thought of that I really enjoy, and you can consider it a romance movie, is Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. Now this is an old movie. I don't know if you've seen it, and it's a musical, but I really enjoy it. It's a comedy. There's comedy in it, and it's definitely a romance movie, and I enjoy watching it, and Scott likes to watch it too, so we can watch it together. And the last question, number 14, what are your real feelings about Valentine's Day? Well, we don't do a whole lot to celebrate Valentine's Day, like I said, but it does hold a lot of special meaning to me because we did get married right before Valentine's Day. At the time when we were planning our wedding, we thought it would be romantic, but we wanted to get married on a Saturday, and that year Valentine's Day was on a Monday, so that's why we chose the 12th. But we weren't really thinking ahead to that kind of complicated things as far as actually celebrating our anniversary, but it did make a romantic time. It was a very romantic time of the year, and so it was perfect to get married, we thought. So Valentine's Day will always hold a special meaning to me. It is what you make of it, and it means to you what it means to you, and to me it just holds a very special meaning because Scott and I were married 2 days before Valentine's Day 24 years ago. I want to thank Christy from Straw Family Farm for tagging me in this video. I'm not going to tag anyone because it is Valentine's Day, and it might be, you might consider it too late to do it. Although if you really want to do this tag, I think it would be fine to do it and post your video anytime in the month of February. So I will have the questions in the description box below, and if you want to do this tag, then consider yourself tagged. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video if you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll talk to you later, friends. Bye-bye.